Um, look at the top, paying for settlement services. Okay, so who can get paid? So we've already established settlement services, they're kind of a dicey thing. You can't pay for the referral of business from a settlement service provider, but what can you get away with? Well, look at letter A at the top of the page. What you can pay for are goods actually furnished and services actually received. Okay, that's okay. You just can't pay them anything more than what those goods are worth and what those services are worth. So take a look at letter B, inflated pricing. So in other words, you're paying for services or goods that are associated with this closing, but you're paying them more. And what they're getting at on here, and it's all in the italics, so you can read it on your own time, but under letter B on page 12, it is a red flag, a significant red flag. If the prices for a specific settlement provider who is giving you business or giving you referrals, if their prices are higher and you're paying those prices, that is a red flag. So they're going to be out there comparing rates. If somebody's getting more money than the others who are providing that, and they're still getting the business, they're going to assume that they're getting some kind of kickback, that higher fee for that good or service that they're providing is baked into some kind of kickback scheme for those referrals. If they're providing referrals, you need to make sure that they are giving the market rate to everybody. So what is the going rate for any of these goods and services that are associated with the settlement process? Take a look at letter C. Again, anytime a settlement service provider receives payment for multiple services, you have to break it down, okay? So you can't just have willy-nilly fees out there. They have to be actual. So in other words, those services had to actually happen, okay? It wasn't something that, well, this sometimes happens, so we charge a fee for it. No, you can only charge for things that actually happen. Was it necessary? So were these fees actually necessary to close the loan? Or were they chosen by the borrower? Distinct from other services that they're charging for. So in other words, how was that fee that they're charging for this service, how is that different than the other services you were providing that you also charged a fee for? You need to break this down if they're getting multiple fees. And the example at the bottom shows it like an attorney. Sometimes attorneys are drafting documents, but they're also doing the title search, right? So you need, and maybe they're acting as closing agents as well. The key is you need to be able to specify what the fees are for and what they're actually doing. So